Now return to SimCity 4. Apparently, we're having a little bit of traffic jamming on this road here. As you can see, there's a lot of pedestrians here. So, can we maybe look at this road? Yes, we can. All the pedestrians are coming from here and going to this job. But, I imagine data view traffic. Yeah. So everyone is basically using this as their major thoroughfare here to get to work. So we need to fix that, and I guess the easiest way to do that is just to update this road in particular. So we'll have that, and that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but we'll do it anyway. Now, another thing here. Go ahead and have this run. Why don't we go ahead and come in here. We will put this. We will put this. There we go. As Main Street. Nope. Okay. Traffic accidents. All the way out to here. I guess that means we're having some traffic congestion problems. Alright, fun stuff. Well, anyway, a couple things. One, I want to get rid of that road because it's a little bit too close. And I sort of forgot that that was a thing. Something else. Now, this isn't developing. I don't know why it's not developing. But, right, I want to change how these roads work. Let's change the street. I'm going to bring you in there like that, and then we're going to bring this up like that. Extend that there, and take that out. And I think that'll work just a little bit better. So what we're going to do is have homes right up against these fields, and in fact, these have got to go as well. Okay, now another thing that I was thinking about here, we'll get this one finally built up, was slicing this into another half. So I was looking at the farms around, and on the map in real life, and they're divided in half or in full quads. But they also happen to be in like thirds and fourths, and I'm assuming that has to do with crop rotation. But just in the interests of sort of varying some of this, and especially because things like these ones are oddly shaped, I think I'd like to give it a shot, just to make it a little bit more varied again. So why don't we, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because these don't divvy up nicely. Okay. Put another farm here. That's 6, yeah. And there it is. Okay. Let me check real quick. So this is a 10 farm. It's a 6 farm. Okay. I guess I can do another one there. Let's go ahead and create. Let's pause for a moment here. Let's check some things. So we still need a lot more of this, and we need a lot more of that. Then we could probably stand a little bit more of the dirty. So let's go ahead and do a big build here. Here. So right now, it is building a rotation of building styles here between Chicago, New York, Houston, and Euro Contemporary. And it's by default, I guess, set to change the building styles every 5 years. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to turn it to building styles all at once. And I guess I can keep Euro Contemporary in there too. Basically, I think this is just going to help with a lot of the sameness we are seeing, especially in these neighborhoods. by having them build all at once, it'll give me a lot more variety. And then this Euro contemporary, maybe not in this town. Maybe that's not going to work out for the small town. We'll save that for the city. Okay. Right, let's go ahead and check out other things here too. Big buildings, hoarding water. Okay, that's a thing we can hold off on. Sims lacking in lifespan. Notice your staff has been short lately. Okay. So they basically want me to pop that in. Firefighters flip for the first firehouse. Okay. Yeah. So another thing I was thinking about the firehouse was maybe I want to move just a firehouse down here specifically to maintain like the power stuff, and then I would put another fire station nearby. So anyway, that'll come later. Right. Let's get into. We'll do healthcare after I've got these road layout set up here. Something like that. Let's go ahead and just put a big line of that there. And then I'm going to come in with some trees. Start creating a little bit of a green barrier in here. If I had been a little bit smarter about this, I would have put this in while I was doing the development of the area, so they would have been seed trees, and they would have already been fully grown, and they'd be hoping a little bit more. Okay, what else? I think we can hold off on the freight deal for right now, because we need to make more farm stuff. So let's pop that open. And see, I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Maybe that one. Yeah, that one too. Okay, so I'm looking at this hill that we're heading towards. Let's do... I guess it's flat enough it can justify having this. Basically looking at 1, 2. So I guess if I kept it there, where the road is otherwise developing, then it would be square. And that is double the 1440. Why don't I pull it back, though? What am I doing? Get that. And actually, this one might be able to just go straight to the edge. So I guess those don't connect to the next thing. It didn't give me an option to connect. So it must have to be a road. So I may end up doing that. Let's give this another agricultural zone here. Why don't we make this one just again for the sake of variety? Let's make this one sized like that so we get different farm shapes in here. And let's come in here and see. Right, the healthcare deal. Okay, environment's going up, that's good. Safety is apparently slightly improving. I don't see how that's possible. Seeing as how we don't have burgeoning community of 1,000 Sims, spiritually minded or requesting a place to gather. Okay, house of worship, sure. Bring that down. guess we can probably fit that along here. Since we're already sort of seeing a nicer... you know what? We actually need it over here then, don't we? Put it right there. Alright. That'll help boost that a little bit. What was I doing out here? Right, I was going to put another farm out here. I was also going to check the safety. Right. So we've had some fights out here. A little bit of crime out here. Not too bad though. Okay, well let's get on with this health looking thing. We're at 1,500 people now. We're looking at health, I guess. What about population? Doesn't show me that. Resident average age, about the same, okay. So putting that kind of, okay, it doesn't really matter then, I guess. I was thinking of, putting it kind of near where older people, who's there? Older people might be better. Doesn't tell me about age. Alright, fine. Services. Health. Clinic. This clinic. Well, I guess to cover people across the street, we'll put it here too. Alternatively, I mean, that actually fits like right there. Maybe I could put it, let's put it right here. Yeah. And for the sake of it, I guess we'll go ahead and label this one too. Let's label it as Central Avenue. Should be able to move back, yeah. So Central and Main right there. Okay, let's get you going again. Let's check out my budget. Still making money. Good, good. What is this? Can throw money at it. Oh, okay. I mean, are you sure? Because it looks like it's still going. Ribbon cutting for mayor. Hold on. Do I have to pause you, maybe? Oh, okay. I guess it was still stuck on it, and it was just taking time. Oh, shoot. So I do need to pay more attention to doing those, because I guess they unlock other buildings a little bit more than I'd anticipated them. Alright. I guess I could continue Central Avenue up this way. I really didn't want it to be putting that much pressure on this area, but we do definitely seem to be having a lot of accidents. Now, I could try to solve this with things like buses. I think that in a city of 1,500 people, that's a little ridiculous, but that works for SimCity. Traffic. Yeah, so this is a very high traffic area, high activity. This in particular too. Trying to keep this small town, I don't think is going to work out too well. Like I really do need to follow the rules of the game and how it was designed. I'm just looking at this and seeing if maybe there's a different way I could do something about this. Now this road, it does continue on down that way. And I might like to actually have something cut through here, because we have some traffic coming in or out from here. Oh, that was something else I was going to do. Pause for a moment, please. I was going to try and sell power. Now, if you have the regions developed, it will sell it to those neighbors. But if they are undeveloped, it supposedly sells it to the SimNation. So, how do I do this? Do I delete it and then do it again? There we go. Would you like to create a connection to SimNation? Connections are the first step in creating neighbor deals. Roads and rail connections improve the demand for the industry. Yeah, well, anyway, that's good there, because if we can get that to work, then we can crank this up and sell it, and that'll be more revenue in the town here. Alright. So, again, more residential. Still way, way, way more than I'm putting in here for the farming it demands. So I guess just need to focus on that a little bit more. So this didn't end up being as hilly as I thought. It is kind of getting hilly here. So I guess we can continue it going off in that direction. Although since it is now here, maybe I don't need to do that in particular. There, the road. In fact, this road, if I'm going to do the same thing here, edge along the side here, don't need that road at all. Oh, another thing too. This water is in a very bad place. Got acceptable water pollution. Farms produce an incredible amount of water pollution. That is not what I want. This one. Water pollution. Yeah, and it's right over top of the water tower. So, that could be in a better place. God, it's so hard to turn things off. It would be nice if they'd just done an interface where you could right-click to get rid of things, which, you know, is sort of normal. Okay, well, let's continue. Since we're all looking for low wealth, let's put down more of the low wealth area. This is, we build parks and other amenities and stuff on the north side, is going to add wealth. Don't want. And this is close to the jobs anyhow, so that's good. And as far as this goes, we do need just a little bit more now of the commercial. So that's good. Why don't we fill it in like so? Let's just fill in the whole thing. It can decide where it wants to build. Alright, I think I'm going to continue this road. Hospital pockets picked. None of our communities should get the cold shoulder in funding. The cold... Okay. The funding levels for the local hospital. Number of patients, patient capacity, local funding. There. I guess I will have this go through. It's just probably going to make it worse, though, because now the Sims are going to be more likely to try and take this to get to work here. What I was really hoping was that by having a lot of this equal, it would have them more likely to just take any path to get here. And boy, I don't know, maybe this road deserves it too, so that this picks up speed. because there is a lot. So, like, if we go in here, we can see that, oh, freight trips are short now, okay. Traffic low, freight trips long. I guess it just depends. Alright. I'm not really sure what that means. And what it has to do with making money and stuff like that. Like if they take too long, does their revenue get affected? I have no idea. But we can, by making a freight rail and connecting that rail up, we can improve upon that. We're making quite a bit of money right now. I think I can go ahead and delete these because it jumps, electricity jumps four squares. I'll leave these so they can destroy naturally as I build over them, so we don't need to worry about that. Like, everything is connected now. We don't need any lines except for this one. Have we, now that we're connected here, pause for a moment. Shame of squandered power, too much of a good thing. In case of power, here we are generating blah 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 blah. Okay, yes. Let's see. I know there's a way. I just saw it not too long ago. Dry zone is discontinued, yeah. There's a way to see your deals. Is it in the budget? Maybe it's in the budget. Neighborhood deals. Business deals. Apparently no deal. Okay. Well. Hopefully then that'll kick in at some point. Farm economy, easy pickings. Your sights on agriculture. Okay. Sims show spiritual solidarity at the new house of worship. Good. Local commercial districts, a kick in the property pants. Every neighborhood in the city is like a little city in itself. Zoning small commercial areas near neighborhoods, preferably along major motorways. Stroll of commercial. Okay. No diplomas in sight. Well, we could do schools. Not yet, though. Mayor rocks according to city blocks. Almost a local deity. This part. In the poor part? The poorest part? Really? Whatever you're doing it right. According to these satisfied citizens. I wish it would tell me, like, exactly who. Let's not. Where's my mayor approval? Hi. Okay. Well, I don't know why. I mean, they're powered, they're not watered. Long commute. Again, how... I guess they consider anything more than a few blocks to be long. A little bit weird to me, but... Okay, anyway, cool, thank you. Greetings from the Dean of Education. Okay, well, you're getting on me again for this. I suppose we should probably do that. So the sooner you do this, the sooner we can take over their higher education, which will reduce polluting industries and bring in cleaner ones, more high-tech. So, all right, let's get that going then. Good health makes Sims stand tall and pretty. Okay, over well-being. Okay, so we got that good. Well, let's put in a school then. So, let's see how big these things are. Local branch library, a high school, city museum, city college. I was thinking of putting these... Okay. I was thinking of putting these basically in their own block. You know, like a school per block, but I don't think, just because of the size, that's going to be very viable. So instead, now see, a smart thing to do would actually be keeping this close by in the room. I guess we don't want these guys to get too educated, which is a terrible thing, really, but it makes more sense to kind of have it for the workers that are going to be, which is pretty much this circle. So, all right, right off central there. Go ahead and build this. Now it's got a 4 square in there. What else can we build for them? Community gardens. Get a playground. I guess a playground, seeing as how it is elementary school. How much is a basketball court? Okay. Just trying to think how much we can fill in here. Casino. Playground, gazebo. Tennis court. Medium playground. It would take up a little bit more of the space. Soccer field. Okay, well, if I make this, let's see, where is the high school? Because in small towns, they do tend to cram the school types together. So let's finish off this road network here. I could like a high school there. Do they have, I mean, I guess if we wanted like a stadium and all that. Oh, where am I going? Okay. Yeah, I'll bite. Put that down there. We will build the stadium. Probably in that direction. Otherwise, people will be hitting baseballs right into the windows. Yeah, that makes sense to have it there. We'll do a, let's see. I guess a tennis court for these guys. Maybe 2. And a basketball court. And we've already got one here. Let's put one here. Or here. Just thinking, or here. And we'll do a playground here. So they kind of share that. And then let's pick a bigger community garden. Medium park green, medium playground, medium flower garden. I was just thinking, you know, like if it's a like a community garden type thing that could be used for both groups, just kind of as a take the kids out and grow some stuff. Just put a medium park there, I guess. All right, so that is a massive area now that should very much have a big impact on the neighborhood. Perhaps too much. I mean, it's already too much. It is definitely too much for the budget, so we need to turn that down as soon as we can. We have no students here. Let's run this a little bit longer here. Give it a few days down here on the ticker. It says schools treading water? There's nobody... Okay, now we're getting students. Stop. Barely anything, though. So, let's zoom out here. Obviously, that is excessive there. That coming from this one? So we can cut way down on the school bus. That. And I think high school we can probably cut almost to nothing. Like, this is a little bit much here. Alright. I'm expecting this to grow, but let's give it a little bit here. And what do we have here? High roller in town. Frankie Big Bucks wants to build another casino. Okay, we don't need to do that again. I don't need the cash that badly, and this is hurting my mayor rating, so let's not do that. Get this going here. Because I'm curious what this did for... Oof, okay. That's a little bit more realistic there. So now we got... Looks like almost the entire city now has a medium wealth. It's got residential 2s coming in. Okay, now our funding is still pretty good. Giving me grief again about the power situation, so I guess we can cut some of that. I wish that one would show me a little bit more immediately how much is being used. Okay, 66%. There we go. We'll cut that until we find a buyer. I really do feel like mayor is a player. Meyer is a mayor. Be proud of. A lot of pluses, few minuses. Keep it up. Looks like you've been eating off crystal dishware for the time being. Power plants are up to the job. Yeah. Pavements don't breathe. We need trees. They need more parks. Which is probably true. We'll keep that there. It's one of the classic win-win situations. Putting parks and recreations in an area of Meierville can improve the moods of people. Meyer becoming a green dream. Industry needs room to expand. Okay, hold up. You guys are telling me. Proposals for industrial growth would like proper industrial zoning. Okay, so I guess that's kind of telling me that, hey, listen, we are maxed out here, buddy. You need to do something about this. So, okay. Well. I just don't know how far I want to take this, is all. Let me see. So, how much can I get out of this? It was 45, right? 45, so that should mean that at 90... So we're past this. So whatever I do, that's not gonna line up. This is not. But this is where we're starting to get in the foothills, and about 130. So now it's going uphill, so it's costing me a bit more, but it should be about there. So that's probably good. Which means that if we okay. I'll pull that out. If I made more of this going that direction, we'd be okay for it. So why don't I... Nope, not you. That. Now I'm looking at this hill. I'm thinking that maybe instead of doing like a full thing here, maybe I should just pull it back a little bit and do like a strange kind of shaped one. What I should have just done is do this and then come in with the D-zoner and pulled out what I didn't like. Just kind of, because I mean, see now it is. I'm trying to see where it goes up the incline too much. And trying to contour it. It's not working out so well. That. All right, we'll go with that. So we'll eventually meet up here. Nope, 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 nope. Dang it. No. We'll cut it off at some point around here. Wasting just tons of money on this right now. Okay. So then maybe one more here on the back side. Something like that. Right before the peak, how about? Well, if that's the case, then yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Do it like that. Yeah. And then I guess we will also want to maybe do some out here. Now, you're thinking where the highway is going to be. You know, what if I just did that? Just did big long ones. Not quite what I originally had in mind, but it does kind of work. I didn't know you could put trees on something that had already developed. Well. So I think I read in the manual that it takes 3 to 5 years for these trees to grow. It's going to be just a little bit. Where are we at here for this? Okay. Well, let's continue with this. No major problems, apparently. Industry needs room to expand. I think it's talking about this kind of industry. So, I should probably continue that out here instead of bringing it here, even though this would be closer to the jobs, just because it is dirty. If I can get dirty to sit out here and then move maybe manufacturing over here, if see, I don't know how you can do that, because it's based upon education. But I don't think like I can force one of them to be dirty, one of them to be manufacturing. I really think I need to update this road too. I think I'll do that too. All right, let's grab a little bit of the medium industrial, and let's go ahead and plop a bit like this. Start from there. There we go. Put that much in. Now I don't know what I'm going to do here right now, especially given that I was thinking of moving that eventually. I think it's totally necessary for me to do anything with right now. Let's go ahead and update this road, because this seems to be very high traffic, at least up to here, but we may as well make it go all the way, and we'll connect it into the next area. So, yeah, with that in mind, I guess I can anticipate not going too much further out here. Maybe just another square of 3, and then put out some farms here. But if farms are becoming an issue, then I do think that I might only get like another one here and maybe one on the edge of town. But I think we need to then expand to the outer sides pretty soon here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I can probably get that road to navigate through there. That looks like a little bit of a valley. And hook up around here, but I don't think I want to do too much development along the hills and up on the ridges of the mountain. In fact, since we're kind of in the habit now of planting some stuff, why don't we come in here and, can I not? Okay. Well, shoot. Can I do it here, maybe? No. I guess we can do a day-night cycle. I was thinking, though, if we start the trees getting planted along here on the mountain, now we might actually get a forest up here at some point in time. It's not too bad. Run this for just a little bit. the day-night cycle actually does kind of also help me get a little bit more of a contrast on that terrain so I can actually see some stuff. I might just actually go in here and flatten that. I don't know, we'll see. Finish with a thing. You can throw money in it. Got some angry citizens on strike. Get your limo over there and pacify them by throwing money at them. Coming directly out of your city funds. Yeah, we'll be fine. Oh, damn it. There. So this is as fast as we can go. Really?
Stringway, twa! Stringway, twa! Stringway, twa! There is Crimbley.
Why did this not work?
Flitway and Prodet. Flitway and Prodet. There is Crimbley. Flitway and Prodet.
Well, obviously I wasn't paying attention to that one correctly. But I just had to show up and throw money. Okay, let's pause the game for a moment. You can throw money at it. Got some angry citizens. Get your limo over there, and once on site, pacify the angry crowd. Don't toss too much money, though. It's coming directly out of it. I guess I just didn't spam the money enough. Okay, well, we won't be doing that trick again. Okay. Well, we're making money. That's still good. People are not complaining, so all the budget cuts I've been making seem to be doing just fine. And we've still got a huge demand for people coming in. Yeah, this ag, I think I'm just going to have to do a regional thing and get out there, because I definitely don't want to be building farms up the mountain. Like I said, maybe I can fit a few more around here. Maybe I'll do a bunch around here on this side of town. Rather than have like a symmetrical full town, maybe we'll just cut this block off here for farms. So what I'm thinking for the rail, I want the rail to exit over here eventually, as well as the highway coming in will match it. And then maybe even the rail going straight to the other side as well. So maybe we'll do rail next time, get that, and kind of fill in all the stuff here with farm. I suppose I could just spam farm everywhere, rather than anticipating where I'm going to expand the town. Just put farm, and then as needed, then we can, come in and destroy or plow over or whatever. 6. Okay. Well, I'm glad this is sort of working, but Pumpkin Acres, 2 people. 2 people in this tiny little acreage here. Well, whatever. I mean, looking at this now, it does look a little ridiculous. It would probably just be better to have a strip and just ignore the rest of it, but whatever. Okay, anyway, I'm going to end this one here. I will see you next time.